Hey, this is my informative speech for my online public speaking class. My speech is on Disney World. Disney World opened its doors on October 1st, 1971. When Disney first opened its doors, approximately 10,000 people attended the grand opening on that day. 46 years later, the price of admission is now $110 for one day, and nearly 53,000 people attend the Magic Kingdom every day. There are a total of 42 rides within the Magic Kingdom and over 100 of your favorite Disney characters that you can meet throughout the park. Within the Magic Kingdom, there are 6 different sub-kingdoms: Main Street USA, Tomorrowland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, Adventureland, and Fantasyland. Each of these sub-kingdoms has its own theme and incorporates different Disney movies into its overall decor and feel. Main Street USA focuses more on the original Disney characters like Mickey, Minnie, and all of their friends. It has a nostalgic 19th century feel about it. Main Street is lined with small candy shops, boutiques, and cafes. They have the best ice cream sandwiches. If you continue to walk down Main Street, you'll walk right into a statue of Walt Disney himself holding hands with Mickey Mouse, which is really awesome. It's one of the first things that they put within the park. If you keep going past that, you'll run right into Cinderella's castle, which is really cool because they do this thing where it's a Bibbidi Bobbidi boutique, and little girls can go in there and get made up to look like their favorite princesses, which is really awesome. I did it a lot as a kid every time we would go. If you make your dinner reservations 3 months in advance, you can also have Disney in the castle with Cinderella and Prince Eric. And Prince Eric, which is really cool. They do different packages for birthdays and proposals, and it's really just an overall magical feel. If you go to Tomorrowland, you can find the infamous Space Mountain, which was one of the best rides within Disneyland and Disney World. You can also find Buzz Lightyear and all of his friends. The test track is also within Tomorrowland, and you guys can just go on that and see who is the best driver out of everyone. Once you reach Fantasyland, you can hang out with Ariel, Belle, Cinderella's evil stepmom, and her evil stepsisters, and even Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. You can visit Ariel in her grotto or at her castle, which they just built last year. In the grotto, it goes through the story of how she met Eric and all of that. The grotto is just basically where you can meet her, and I believe they do a couple little shows in there as well. I haven't visited that yet. You can also ride on the minecart ride, which is brand new, and that is with Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, of course. It's amazing. You can visit Belle's castle and live through the story of how Belle and the Beast met and how they fell in love. And once you are done in Fantasyland, you can move on to Frontierland. In Frontierland, you can ride some of the most exciting rides in the Magic Kingdom, whether it's the Log Flume or the Thunder Railroad that you're more into. You're bound to have a good time on either ride. Once you get to Adventureland, you can hang out with Captain Jack Sparrow and his crew, or Aladdin and Princess Jasmine, and go for a ride on a magic carpet. Either way, you're bound to have a great time in Adventureland. And finally, in Liberty Square, you can see all of the colonial style architecture and have dinner in one of the turn-of-the-century themed restaurants. If you're looking for a memorable vacation, there's no better place to visit than the Magic Kingdom. At the end of every night, Disney puts on a fireworks show and they do an electric light parade. And during different seasons, they decorate the parks for Christmas and fall, and I believe Easter as well. And they just keep an overall friendly vibe. Throughout the park, there's also people there to take your pictures, and they do really cool things where you can put your hand out and they'll put Tinkerbell right there, which is really awesome. They have, right behind Cinderella's castle, they have just a plain carousel, but it's just really magical to be in the background of the castle and just to see everything. The whole experience is really great. There is a train that goes the entire way around the park and just gives you a view of everything, which is really awesome. When you walk into the park, there is a flower bed picture of Mickey, and it says Walt Disney World in Flowers, which is really awesome. It's the best spot for a photo op besides right in front of the castle. So there's plenty of things for you to visit while you're in Disney and plenty of things for you to see. I definitely recommend it for your next vacation. That's where I'm going on my next one. Hope you have a good night.